Masterclass, Penn and Teller. This is episode 8. The title is Mentalist or Crook. If you're going to prey on someone who just lost someone that they love, that they care about, by saying that you can talk to them after they're dead and just going to cost you a little bit of money, you're a terrible person. I'm not going to mince words. I don't think you're a good person at all. You're a pretty vile human being. Why would you prey on someone who's grieving? And it just makes me angry, really. I don't see a point to that. I just think it's Penn and Teller think the same thing, and Penn kept repeating it over and over again, how it's not real, how that does not exist, and you're just basically hurting other people by taking on this lie that you can talk to other people. You can talk to the dead. Penn said that you can talk to the dead. They just aren't going to answer. I've seen Penn and Teller do their mentalist bit, and if you didn't know, it's really convincing that, wait a second, something might be actually be going on. It's not, and they make a point of saying that too, but I just see mentalism, and there was a point, it was around the turn of this century that it seemed that there were a few psychics on, and they were on a few days a week on TV, and it's like, they're just liars. They aren't doing anything. You can't do that. That's just not physically possible. But I don't know. I just see this type of behavior. It still exists to this day. You'd think there's enough people going, wait a second, that's not, but it still exists. It's still around. If you think you can talk to the dead, I don't know what to tell you. As long as you're not hurting other people, then I don't really care. But if you start taking advantage of people or something like that, that's just terrible. So they used a trick. Their trick involved writing a name on a piece of paper and then pretending to rip it up, but really just taking the centerpiece where you wrote the name, palming it, taking the other pieces and burning it, and you reach for a lighter in your pocket and you put the piece of paper that the name is in is palmed. It's a pretty nice way to do it. It's pretty interesting. It's obviously a trick, and they show you how it's done, and I don't know. You see acts like this, and they're usually really well done if you see them. But it's fine as long as everybody involved knows that it's fake. I don't know. It makes talking about this. I know a little bit. I know enough to know to not deal with those types of people, but to see that it can actually hurt people, it just makes me it makes my skin crawl, right? But the trick was really great. It's interesting to see. You go back and watch other people do similar types of tricks and see if that's what they actually do. So, like on Penn and Teller's Fool List, for example. So, that was episode 8, Mentalist or Crook, Masterclass, and thanks for watching. On to episode 9.